Hello, YouTube, from a very long time ago. It's been a really long time since I've been on here, and it's always such a direct reflection of where I'm at, which is, I'm like an open book, wear my heart on my sleeve, the whole thing. I'm like, I cannot be on the internet right now. But anyway, how are you all? I hope everyone is glorious and having a beautiful summer, beautiful life, all the rest of it. I guess I feel like I wanted to come back and have a chat and give you some updates, which I'm sure that nobody saw coming at all. Is that I actually had my last day. I wanted to do this vlog today, not cry, because I cried so much yesterday. I was like, I can't possibly put this on the internet, and it's insane. I had my last day in London in my house yesterday. Handed my notice in. I've been here for a decade. Those of you that have been here for ages know that I've left a couple of times and always come back. But this one is different. I'm moving to Cornwall, which will come as absolutely no surprise to anybody. If you've watched my vlogs there and know how I work these days, it's very ocean adjacent. And so I said goodbye to my beautiful home. I'm at Lizzie's house for the night, last night, and I'm off up north today to go on a family holiday to kind of like be with my family and nestle into the safety of that for a bit, because I don't move into my new place in Cornwall until the end of the summer, and between now and then I'm just travelling a lot, which is incredible, and I don't know if I'll ever have this adventure or this much freedom again. So I'm running Marnie Rays in Portugal, in Lombok. I'll probably pop across to Australia from there, and I've also booked, which I think I really need because now I run surf retreats. I don't go on them anymore, and I wanted to do them because I love them so much, and now I don't go. So I'm basically going on a week on a boat in the Maldives on a really intense surf coaching program, which is not what I offer at Marnie Rays. And I'm going with one of my friends, Laura Crane, who's a professional surfer. It's kind of her trip, her thing, which is incredible, and she's just the best. And one of my other friends, Hedvig, who I've spoken about on here before, who's a world champion off-piste skier. And she's a great surfer too. So I'm just going to be surrounded by these incredible women cheering me on when I'm scared of big waves. So that's going to be great. I just kind of wanted to come on and have a bit of a catch up because it's been a really long time again. And when life is happening and you just don't have the capacity to share in the same way. I mean, obviously that's a weird thing to say because I'm on the internet and whatever. But I've just felt like it's been a lot. I've been through a lot. We all are going through a lot. We all have so much on all of the time. And I'm a big softie, and I can't put that much of myself out in the world. I feel funny about it, regardless of this being my job and what I'm supposed to be doing. I think not to be super spiritual about it, but I think I've had a bit of a death and a rebirth in a way. And I've never, oh God, I'm gonna cry. Sorry. These tears are not sad. They're really happy, grateful tears. I don't think I've ever felt more myself or more grateful to have been through the things I've gone through to get to this point, and to be able to be lucky enough to be making a move for joy and for myself and choosing a life that feels so incredibly aligned and peaceful. I'm really overwhelmed with emotion, but it's not sadness, as rough and sad as I look. It isn't that. It's just, I just am so happy. I'm so happy. I'm so happy to be at this point in my life. I'm so happy to have found what makes me happy and be lucky enough to follow it and go for it. I swore I wasn't gonna cry. I can't. I'm too soft. I can't. there's so much love in my life, and there's so much love in your life. And I think I forget sometimes that we are all surrounded by people that absolutely adore us and absolutely would do anything for us. And when you go through rough things, those people step up and hold you tighter than you could ever imagine. And I just think that I've just had this, there's just big love. And I'm not going to get into it, but there's just so much love. And I've really started to realise that also I have a lot of love that I can give to myself inside me as well. This is a little bit of a tangent, but to just give you a bit of an insight into where I've been, where my head's been, there is so much love. And I'm like, oh yeah, and we can all do things for the love of it, and we can do things that are just for ourselves, and we don't need to talk about it or tell anyone, and we can go swimming at 8 o'clock at night on a Wednesday and then go to the pub for a beer on our own because we want to, and you've not told anyone about it. And that's what like loving yourself is, and that's what doing things for the joy of it is. And I think this has been like a big lesson in my life of like understanding that there is so much more love than you could ever comprehend, and also that you have to go where your joy is, not for anyone else. You have to just do this for yourself. Like, you have only got you. This is you. Like, if you're ever on your own in the house in a day, or if you're single, any of that, like, you have only got that love and that joy that you can give to yourself. Like, it is the greatest thing you can harness, like the greatest thing. And it's taken me a wee while to find it all, but I think I've gotten there, and it is a really beautiful spot to be. And I really hope that you are either there or on your way there. I'm sure you are. And I'm always here for a chat about things like this, because I know a lot of you that have watched me go through my Costa Rica era of being a big surf bum and doing lots of spiritual practices and ecstatic dance and all the things that go with that, Reiki, you name it. I threw the kitchen sink at healing for a while, and then have realised that that is a privileged position to be in because I had the time to do it, and I rattled through a lot of stuff. And now I'm just learning that your intuition and your gut and sitting quietly with yourself, even when it's uncomfortable, is the most powerful thing you can ever do, because you've only got you, and you have to know yourself so deeply and intuitively to understand where your joy is, that you are loved, that you also love yourself, that you can be alone, like that you can travel alone, that you can have all of these adventures and be like, I did that for me. And yeah, it's a big lesson, and I think it's a lesson that we never stop learning either. I certainly haven't and won't. But yeah, all that to say, I'm moving to Cornwall. I'll be back in London loads because all my best friends are here. They'll be in Cornwall loads. I'll be here for work. I love London so much, but it is just not where I can be full time anymore. And yeah, I just thought it would be really nice to catch up with you all and hear from you all. And I've had quite a lot of messages being like, are you okay? Are you coming back? And I'm like, no, I am okay, but I'm not coming back. And I didn't know if I was going to. I literally made this decision to speak to you a few minutes ago before I did it. But I think you just have to go off what feels right in these situations. And yeah, I'm really glad that I've done this and spoken to you about everything. Feels like a therapy session, a one-way one. And yeah, I am one very lucky duck, and I'm gonna try and be as consistent as I can. Instagram is still popping off over there. I show up for work, I do what I need to do, but the community that I have here with you guys is where I feel most myself, because it's a chat, like you can see me, hear me, feel me, and it also makes me feel really vulnerable too. So bear with me. I'm gonna vlog as much as I can. I'm gonna have a very travel-y summer, and then I'll move into my new spot and I'll take you along for as much of that as I can. I did think about taking you through the move, the pack down and everything of my old place, but it was just so emotional. I was like, these people do not want to see you crying on the internet for like hours on end. So there I am, here it is. And yeah, that's the update. And I just hope that you're all having a really beautiful time in your life. And if you're not, then it will get better and you will be okay. And honestly, being on a vlog is a stark reminder that I need to wear under eye concealer when I've been crying so much because the puffiness is out of control. Anyway, we love ourselves, it's fine. And yeah, I'm gonna go now. I just thought this would be a really nice thing to just drop in, and I'll be back with a vlog. I don't know what of. I'm going to Greece with my family, so not that. But I'll be back. I will be back, and I'll pop this up now, probably. But yeah, sending all my love and like thank you for sticking around and being here. And I hope that some of this has maybe resonated with some of you. And like I say, please chat to me, like message me, put in the comments, in the DMs, whatever you want to do. I love talking to you and love hearing about where you're at. And yeah, I really appreciate you because I wouldn't be able to do what I'm doing without you guys as well. So yeah, I'm going. And thank you, and I'll speak to you really soon, as soon as I can.